If you're out here posting consistently, sending emails, updating your website, doing all the things that people told you to do to market your business to get more leads, but you're still not seeing it in terms of leads or inquiries, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this very carefully. It's probably not a motivation or visibility problem, because visibility is now the thing everybody's saying. And I know that can be frustrating to hear as a business owner, because visibility is about being everywhere. And if you're everywhere, obviously that should be converting to clients. But I work with service-based business owners, and every week I speak to these business owners who feel like they're doing all the right things. They're doing everything they've learned and they're exhausted, but it's still not converting into leads and revenue. And here's what I see over and over again. It's often not about effort, it's about structure. And in a minute, what I'm going to show you is one layer that I find that most people completely skip in this step, and how it could be costing you leads and how you can fix this in your business. Now, a lot of us have been trained to think that more content equals more clients, right? It just feels logical. If you post 4 Instagram reels a day, opposed to 1 or once a week, you should be getting more engagement and more leads. But the thing is that visibility itself just adds to the noise when online feels busy. And let me explain what I mean by that. It's if someone lands on your website and they can't immediately tell who you are, what you do, what you serve, what benefit you provide. Even if you have 100 pages on your website, opposed to 5 and a million blog posts, like more content, all of that, it doesn't make a difference, right? They will still leave even though you're visible. This is why I say that visibility is probably one of the first leaks in your business. It's not just about being everywhere and marketing everywhere. It's about how you do it and what you're saying. Okay. And if this is you, I want you to just listen. You'll probably recognize it in your business immediately, even without me saying that. But it might be, looks like you're getting traffic, but it's not, you're not getting any inquiries, or you're getting DMs. People are just like, I love your content, I love your photos, but it's not converting to bookings. Or you're staying consistent, you're doing everything that you're learning, but you're not seeing that translate into revenue. If that's you, I just want you to know that's not a reach problem. It's not visibility leading into reach. That's actually a messaging and conversion problem. It means that people are not connecting with the messaging that you're putting out, your marketing message, and your marketing is not converting them into clients. So how do you bridge that gap? Here's the truth. Here's the honest truth. When you speak to everyone, you speak to no one. And that's the first thing I find a lot of business owners do. They try to reach the broad, widest audience possible, thinking it's going to bring them more clients, and it doesn't. So if you say something like, I help entrepreneurs, what does that mean? Which entrepreneurs specifically are you helping? What stage of business are they in? What are they up at 11 p.m. thinking about? What are their challenges? What are they struggling with? What exactly does your service provide to benefit them? If you're going to be vague about it, you're going to be missing so many potential leads. There's so many clients who are not going to convert because you're having like vague, safe messaging. And that's the first thing I want you to just step away from. Now, remember when I said that most people skip a layer and this layer leads to lots of leaks in their business? One of the things that I find happens is they tend to focus on content before clarity. Right? So they're focused on amplifying content, putting out more and more and more. And especially AI right now allows you to do all of it. But that just amplifies confusion. It amplifies you being vague. It's not fixing the problem of your messaging. There was a point in my business where I was constantly doing this. My VA was busy, right? We were amplifying on all the platforms, new posts, new blogs, new videos, new ideas, new platforms. We were reposting things on Medium, on Reddit. Like, I was posting on Reddit 11 years ago, dropping links to my blogs, doing all the things. And I remember thinking, I'm doing everything. I'm doing all of it. I'm out there, but it's not actually compounding and showing in revenue. It's not translating. So it wasn't until I actually took a step back and looked at it and thought, okay, we need to change things up, because if I'm everywhere and doing everything and it's not translating, it means that I am missing something. And a lot of that was in my messaging. It was not in the reach. So I'm going to show you how to actually implement some of this. So if your marketing right now feels heavy, here's what I do. Here's some of the things I'd audit first. I'd look at your website. Is your homepage clear? Is it saying in one sentence what you do? Is it showing who you're targeting with real intent? Like, does it say that? Is it obvious? Is there a call to action and how people can work with you? Is it easy to contact you? Let me tell you how many websites I've been on, and I have to go through so many steps just to get an email address, right? So what I want you to do is not to focus on more effort, but just better alignment. Make it easier for people to understand what you do, the benefit you provide, and how to connect with you to get it. That's it. So if you're tired and confused or quietly wondering just, maybe this is not working, maybe it's time to throw in the towel, this isn't about trying harder. That's not what this video is. It's about fixing the right things in your business. And if you want to help to identify that layer and identify the things that you're missing, definitely sign up for my free lead generation audit. I will do it for you. I will audit your business, look at your website, look at your lead generators, and tell you where you're missing the step. Because I promise you don't need another platform. You don't need another video. You don't need another thing. You just need to clean up your marketing. And watch out, because I'm going to be sharing the one strategy I added to my business that actually completely changed the game for me. And it's something that you might want to implement in your business, but I want to show you that insight.